Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to MT Paradise's Cars and Collectibles. So today's video, we have something really cool. I have done quite a few of these in the past. As you can see over here on the shelf, we have the Mega Block Hot Wheel combination or collaboration, even the Audi 90 Quattro right here. We have the kind of building block car, and then actually comes with a Hot Wheel as well. So if you guys are interested in picking up some of these, I do have links in the description down below, so you guys can pick those up. I got a Pontiac Firebird, Aston Martin Vulcan, the Audi 90 Quattro. I even have like a Bone Shaker, a couple other cars, and I think these things are absolutely amazing. But from the title and thumbnail, you see I have another new one, and we actually have the brand new Corvette Grand Sport 1963. I think this thing looks absolutely insane. And right there, we even have the Hot Wheel of it. And man, the thing looks absolutely amazing. I'm really excited to be able to do this build. And looking on the back right here, we actually have it looks like the Audi RS2 Avant. Let's flip it around there. There's the Audi 90 Quattro right there, and then the RS2 Avant. So I have not seen that one yet, so I am going to keep my eyes open for that because I do want to get one of those. But I think this set right here looks absolutely phenomenal. And like I said, it does have the actual Hot Wheel right here. So I'm really excited to be able to put this together. And as you can see, even the Hot Wheel comes like a little case out of building blocks as well. So you guys can kind of see like the size of the car versus the actual Hot Wheel. So we're going to go ahead and bust this thing open. I am super excited. And if I can find this on Amazon, because as of filming this video, it is not on Amazon, but I will keep an eye out, so definitely check that out. If you guys are watching this video like a little bit after it's been uploaded, I will, if I see one on Amazon, I'll go in and update it, so if you guys would like to pick one up, you can do so. And man, even like looking at the picture here, it kind of looks like it has like a nice sparkle in the paint. And let's pull out the Hot Wheel itself, because I'm really excited to see what that looks like. Let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty. Wow, this even looks amazing. I'm not sure exactly if this was made in like a regular mainline, or if this is like a car specific for this set. But I do know like the Audi 90 Quattro, they did have it in blue and red, and I believe it was also in white. So this was kind of like an official mainline at one point. And then obviously they made the building block car that kind of replicates the Hot Wheel. So I don't remember seeing like this Corvette in this color. So I'm really curious if that was actually a mainline. If you guys do know, or if you have seen this as a mainline, actually let me know, because I'm really curious about it. Also, I do Hot Wheel races every single day on my 6-lane raceway, and it would actually be kind of cool to add some of these cars, especially this Corvette, to that lineup. So maybe if I do like an all Corvette race, I can throw that in, or maybe I could take like the Aston Martin, the Firebird, the Audi, the Bone Shaker, the Roger Dodger. Like maybe I could do like a whole lineup of building block cars that have the actual Hot Wheel model of it. So I think that would be like a really cool race as well. But I really, really love that blue, so I'm really excited to build this. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. And man, so I guess what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get started with the build process itself. I'm going to catch back up with you guys a little bit throughout the build, because as you build these, like a lot of times you make like a really cool detailed engine and then close it all up. Or even like the interior, sometimes you make the interior has a lot of attention to detail, and then you put the doors, the roof, and everything on. So I'm going to catch back up to you guys in a little bit, kind of as I go throughout the build, but it's probably just going to be a few seconds for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm kind of making my way through the build, and this thing is looking absolutely amazing. Got those crazy taillights there. We even have the license plate in the back. And something that's really cool is it even came with a couple extra ones. So that one was the Bahamas, and then there's also a New York plate, which is like the yellow one right there. And then we also have the Quebec plate, which is right there. Which I'm not a huge fan of yellow license plates. So I kind of went with the Bahamas one, which is green with the white lettering. It does have the exact same number, but just different plate. The details look really good. I got those like vents, and instead of having stickers like obviously the other large building block brand, Mega Bloks actually has them printed on, which is really nice. But we also have these really cool looking vents up here that actually have texture in the part itself, which looks really, really nice. I am kind of making my way, like I said, through the build, so there's not like a ton of detail, but it looks like we already have like the hinges and stuff for like the hood, so that'd be kind of cool once you kind of get all that built up. And then we got the seats in there, obviously. You got the e-brake, the gear shifter, And right there you can see you got 3 pedals in there because yes, it is a manual, and they did make sure to put a third brake. Initially there was only 2, I was kind of worried, but then in a later step it actually added the third brake right there. So that's pretty awesome. That is still pretty accurate, and even these seats look pretty nice as well. But yeah, this is coming along pretty good. I just wanted to show you guys some of the updates to kind of like where I'm at in the build, but also something I didn't show you guys before, which I did want to mention before it got too late. So in the instruction manual itself, in like the first couple pages, it actually has like a little history of this Corvette. So that is pretty cool how they actually have that in there. So it's not just like a regular kind of basic build. There's actually like history and story to it. And man, this is so cool. And even this color too has like that nice, I don't know if you can really see it in this lighting, it has like a sparkly kind of finish to it. So that is really, really awesome. And then comparing it to the Hot Wheels, it's actually like pretty close. And man, that is such a cool kind of like side-by-side comparison. So I cannot wait to kind of finish this up. I'm going to go ahead and keep working on it a bit, and I'll catch back up with you guys in just a little bit. Alright, so before I got too far in this build, and yes, this is like another day, obviously my shirt's different, but as you can see, this is the gauge cluster. So we have the steering wheel there, and then we have, let me actually lower that. There we go. You can see like all the different gauges, and what I love about like Mega Bloks is all of that is printed on. Even the little Corvette right there, it's printed. All the gauges, all that's just like printed on the pieces, which I think is absolutely amazing that they do. And then, like, for example, let me go ahead and show you guys this next package I'm going to be opening up soon. Those are also all printed on, like all those numbers and decals and everything. Whereas, like, other big brands, they come in a sticker pack. This one, obviously, you can see it's printed on. And then the car itself is looking so good. Gosh, my wrist is still killing me. But you got the number 24 right there on the front. That looks amazing. Like I said, it's just printed. It's so smooth, so clean, and just everything lines up perfect. But we got most of the trunk on so far, which actually lifts up. And they got all those taillights there. But man, that looks so cool. The car itself is starting to come to shape. You can kind of see a lot of like what the finished product's gonna look like in a way. But we got like the front fenders and everything, and man, this is looking so good. We are about to put the gauge cluster in the car right now. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and drop this down into place. There we go. Let me raise the steering wheel up just a little bit. And just like that, now we got the whole gauge cluster put in, and that looks amazing. This car is really coming together really well, and I really love the detail to like the interior that it'll probably never get seen again, but man, that is just so cool, like this whole build and everything. But like I said, I'm just going to continue moving on with the build process. I don't know if I'm going to skip forward to the very end, but maybe whenever I get the engine done, I'll catch back up with you guys so you can see a lot more of those details. Alright, so before I put it in the car, I wanted to show you guys the engine, and I think this thing looks really, really cool. So you got like the heads on the top there, and then you have the headers coming out, or, I mean, that doesn't really line up exactly, but I think it still looks pretty cool. You got actually a rubber band on there that looks like the belt going across. So that is super cool, like how it's like a little, it's not as like obviously like exactly realistic, but for a building block purpose, like this actually looks really cool. Most cars don't even have any kind of detailed engine in it. So this is really cool seeing this. And then I can go ahead and drop it right down in here into the engine bay. And go ahead and pop it in place. Boom, just like that. Now the Corvette has the engine sitting in there. And that looks really awesome. Man, let me know what you guys think of that. And then also the doors, I did get those put on. It has these little door handles that you can swing open. And then let me flip this around so I can, there you go. So on the inside of the door, it even has a little handle. And then there's even a crank for the window. So that is really cool. That even has all that detail in there. Obviously you got the mirror right there on the side. But man, this thing's coming along so good. And I mean, we're almost done. We got to do the hood, the roof, and I guess the little back piece. I think it's actually going to be glass, so I'm not sure exactly. I don't remember from the pictures, but man, this thing is looking so good. and I'm going to catch back up with you guys here in a little bit, maybe at the very end of the build. I don't know if there's anything else internally that's going to get kind of hidden and covered up before I get done kind of sealing this all up, but definitely stay tuned because this thing is going to look really cool when it's done. Alright guys, so we are done with this Corvette, and I think this thing looks absolutely amazing. We even have the exhaust there on the side and the bottom, which looks really cool. Obviously all that detail. I really like how they make the windows like big giant pieces like that, and the windshield as well. Man, this entire car looks insane. And then the hood even has these like little vents right here, which look really nice and detailed. Got the nice big headlights right there. Got little turn signals and grill up underneath there. And the hood actually flips up like a Corvette hood does. And there's the whole engine right there, which looks really cool. And I think this is absolutely insane. Man, let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think of this. But also not only that, but the Hot Wheel Corvette even comes, like you build this little display case for it too, and even has text on there. So you can see like the name of it right there across top, the Corvette Grand Sport, which looks really cool. Man, it even has a little Corvette logo right there. And then right down in this corner has a little Mega Bloks logo right there. Man, this is just absolutely amazing, like this entire little case. Because some of the other ones, like the car just comes like a little like short card Hot Wheel. There's a couple of the older sets that has like a little base that the car just kind of sits on. This is, I think, the first time I've ever seen it, but it might be the first time they've ever done it, period, where it comes in like this little display case, which I actually really prefer this, and that'd be kind of cool if I could go back and get ones for all the other models. I don't know if they'll sell something like that separately, but I think it would be cool, like maybe in the future as they keep coming out with more sets, get more of these, maybe stack them. But I think this is probably like, I think one of my favorites out of all of these. And man, I absolutely love these Mega Bloks Hot Wheels. Like, it's just so cool the fact that you can get the like real car, like I guess the real Hot Wheel, and look at that. It's like the detail is insane. Let me see if I can maybe hold this up a lot closer, and you guys can kind of see that right there. Even like all the text on the door is very, very much the same. Even has like the number on the hood. Man, this is so cool. I just can't get over how awesome this car turned out to be. And I really love blue, especially like the blue and white combo looks like incredible to me. I do have the other links for like this Audi right here, for example. And I highly suggest picking up this one as well. This thing is so cool looking. And when you look at the size comparison, it's actually a little bit wider than the Corvette. But let's do like a little head-to-head, and you can kind of see like the overall size of it is... It's like, I would say about like the same length, but just a little bit wider of a car as well. And I even have all the other ones like the Aston Martin Vulcan, the Firebird, and what's that, Roger Dodger, Bone Shaker. I even have a smaller version of the Bone Shaker. But there's going to be links in the description down below for like all the other cars that are available. So if you guys do want to pick them up on Amazon, have them at your house super quick and easy. But if you guys did like this video, definitely go down, hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you'll see more videos like this. And I do a lot of other Hot Wheel and other collectible videos. But like, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.